Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? This your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? I hope y'all are. I hope y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's tomorrow. So you need to start cooking tonight. That's how you do it. Because if you start cooking tonight, you get it all good and ready, especially the stuff that you're going to need to have done at a reasonable time. You need to have the food done around 3 o'clock. Ain't nobody trying to wait past 3 o'clock to eat some food. You get it started and you get it marinating tonight. Make sure you got all your stuff and you start cooking tonight, okay? That's a pro tip from a professional eater. Anyway, today I just want to talk to you guys about when I was growing up at JW. You know what I mean? Like what my life was like. I was you see, I was what you would call a double lifer. You know what I mean? I had a life I lived outside the organization, and I had the life I lived while I was in the organization. Because see, that's the thing. When inside the organization, if you really want to have fun and like really have a good time, you gotta kind of live on the edge a little bit. And that's what I did. You see, this is the thing. I had the life, actually, if I'm being honest, I had more than just 2 lives. I had the life I had at the Kingdom Hall, the life I had outside of the Kingdom Hall but around the Jehovah Witnesses, and then I had the life when I was at school and I felt like there was nobody watching me. Those were my lives. And coming up at the Jehovah Witnesses. And I just remember, like, my friends who were Jehovah Witnesses, they used to have to go through a little test, you know what I mean, to be my friend. Like, I just wasn't friends with any old body that was a Jehovah Witness. Nah, you gotta pass a couple tests. Step 1. You cannot come to me talking that, oh, I love Jehovah just so much stuff. You're immediately a problem in my book because I know you tell on me. You know what I'm saying? So if you come to me, oh, wasn't that a lovely meeting? Didn't that spiritual food come at the proper time? Oh, best life ever. If you come to me like that, I'm like, nah, you tell on me. Nope. Sorry. Can't do it. So I couldn't be friends with people like that. I need you to come to me like, oh, man, they done gave me another talk slip, man. 3 talks that's 3 weeks in a row I gave a talk. I got other things I need to do. Those are people I'm like, yeah, you can be my friend. We can be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I needed to go out with people who I could be comfortable around. Like, because when I went out, I knew we were going to be drinking, partying, and doing inappropriate things with women. That's what I knew was going to happen. And I look forward to those things. I can't have people around me that I couldn't trust. And the funny thing, this is the funniest thing ever. If you were a good, outstanding Jehovah Witness, I couldn't trust you. I could not trust you. That should have been a red flag to me. But it you know, it was crazy. I remember going to the door. And when we used to go out of field service, right, I had my little double life squad buddy with me. I had him on a video a while back. But my little double life squad, me and him, whenever we could, we'd get together. It'd just be me and him working the doors. We'd be skipping doors, talking all type of crazy stuff on the walk there. You know, just having fun. You know, trying to make as much fun out of spending your Saturday morning out of field service as possible. So, okay. Me and him, we'd get together, and we came up with a term, right? Teddy bears. We came up with a bunch of stupid terms, but one of the funniest ones that we still use to this day is teddy bears. Well, another term I think is pretty funny is whenever you see something, like if you go to a grocery store and you see like water on the floor or something spilled and fell, we'd always say, wow, look at all that money on the floor. Because if you go and you slip and fall, you got a lawsuit. So people will always be thrown out whenever we say like, man, look at all that money on the floor. And I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but it's just funny stuff we used to do. But the funniest term we came up with was out of field service, we'd refer to certain things as teddy bears. For example, if a woman came to the door and she didn't have a bra on, at some point, we were like, man, did you see those teddies? Like, man, she had some big teddy bears. We used to do that, man, and that part of field service was pretty hilarious because people we'd say that, like, and the funniest part is we try to say it in front of an elder or somebody like that because it was just funny, you know. Like, cause if an elder had teddies, like, you know, like yeah, the woman, she had 2 teddy bears. It was the big teddies too, you know. It would catch the elder or whoever was in charge, ministerial service, whoever. It would catch them always on surprise, like, oh man, what's up with you guys always running to people with teddy bears? We don't know. I guess it's just crazy, right? But nah, we used to do that stupid stuff. But oh, something else I meant to say yesterday in yesterday's video. Something I used to do to my mom that would drive her crazy. So every year on Thanksgiving, right? Every single year on Thanksgiving, my mother would cook, you know, but not for Thanksgiving. Like, she just cook a normal meal. She cooked every day. It was nothing different than any other day. But every day on Thanksgiving, whenever she'd cook our food, I don't care what it is. Like, my mama, she liked to make spaghetti, gumbo, chili. That's what my mom liked to make. Those were her things. And meatloaf or whatever. But whatever it is she made, fried chicken too. But whatever it is she made, on Thanksgiving Day when she handed it to me, I was like, oh, thanks, Mom. Happy Thanksgiving. I used to do that. Oh, she would be so pissed. Don't you say that to me, boy. I'd slap your head. See, she'd be so pissed off at me when I would do that. Because technically I'm kind of forcing her to I'm acting like she just, you know, just celebrated Thanksgiving, and she hated it. That's just like on Christmas Day, like, or if it was Christmas morning, and if my mother gave me anything, I don't care. Like, if I'm like, Mom, can you hand me the towel? I forgot my towel in my room. She come to the bathroom, hand me the towel. I'm like, oh wow, thanks, Mom, Merry Christmas. And I act as if she gave me the towel as a Christmas present. You see, this is what I did. I used to try to make fun of the little craziness that went on in my life. Because, like I said, I hated being a Jehovah's Witness. But I had to try to make the best out of it. So I used it to my advantage whenever I could, you know. Another fun thing I used to do, my sister hated it. My sister hated it. Whenever we'd be talking, me and my little sister, for no reason at all, I'd just be like, oh, Nick, why did you just say that? Mama, she just used the F word. And my sister's like, no, I did not. He is lying. Why are you lying like that? I'm like, Mom, why would I lie about that? And I would absolutely lie about something like that. Of course I would. Oh, man. Practical jokes was the one thing that I had in my life that I could use on people as a Jehovah's Witness. And I used them masterfully. What did you do to have fun when you was in the organization? When you was in that horrible culty mess, what did you do to have fun? Leave it in the comments, because I'm curious, man. I know I couldn't have been the only one out there committing all these atrocities. I couldn't have been. Me and my double life squad, boy, I'm telling you, we was deep too. That's something I really want to look at too one day, because there was so many people who were willing to live these double lives, and you would think like, okay, well, maybe they all out of the organization now. No, a lot of them are out. A lot are out, but they're not. Some of them are PMO. I mean, not PMO, but PO-me. They physically out, mentally in. Some people stayed in, stopped their double life ways, became elders and ministerial servants, and got families. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You just because somebody used to live a double life, that don't mean that they didn't eventually fall victim to this organization, you know? So it was just always, you know, it was just weird to see, because I know some people, I was like, yeah, you ain't gonna stick around too long, and they still in it. Still every Sunday, every other meeting, don't miss a meeting, assembly, nothing. Nothing. So I'm just like, man, I really wish I could have saved more people. I just wish I knew then what I know now. You know, that's kind of meaning. But anyway, I hope y'all having a great day. My day going good so far. Like I said, get your food ready tonight. Get it ready. Because tomorrow, I'm stopping by people's houses tomorrow. Who in Chicago, leave me a message. I'm coming through. Save me a plate. But I swear to God, you put raisins in your macaroni and cheese or any goofy stuff like that, I am going to... I'm revoking your rights of making macaroni and cheese. I'm revoking your cooking rights on Thanksgiving. You don't want that. You don't want it. So learn the recipes and make the recipes accordingly. Don't try to add stuff to it. You know what's kind of meaning? Anyway, I hope y'all having a great day. Holla at your guala. Subscribe if you haven't. Deuces.